Well, let's talk about Lori Badgett, y'all. Lori has spent nearly 30 years shaping the financial foundation of the entertainment industry. As Senior Vice President and Team Leader of Entertainment Banking at City National Bank, Lori has helped launch the bank's first Nashville office. That was back in 2011. Today, she co-leads the team that serves over 85% of the Nashville music industry, financing artists, songwriters, producers, managers, publishers, and so many of the creative and business forces who make this city thrive. Originally from Hendersonville, Tennessee, Lori grew up immersed in country music through her father, Ed Stone, who led marketing and PR for Opryland USA, including the Opryland theme park, hotel, and the Grand Ole Opry. She went on to earn a marketing degree from the University of Tennessee and a master's in music business from Belmont University before beginning her career at SunTrust Bank and ultimately bringing her expertise to City National. Now, beyond her professional success, Lori has dedicated herself to service. She's a past chairman of the Academy of Country Music and ACM Lifting Lives, and she currently serves on the boards of the Americana Music Foundation, Belmont Curb School of Music, Girls Give, and the Women's Fund of the Community Foundation. She's also a proud graduate of Leadership Music and a longtime active member of nearly every major music industry organization. Her leadership has earned her recognition as one of Billboard's top women in business, top 50 women in music, country power players, and Variety's Women Who Power Country Music, among many others. But above all, Lori treasures her life in Brentwood with her husband, John, and their two daughters, now ages 14 and 18.
Hi, I'm Gene Watson. I've had the privilege of knowing Lori Badgett since she was just a little girl. Her dad, who was the vice president at Opryland, was not only a great friend of mine, but also my self-proclaimed interplanetary fan club president. I've watched Lori grow into an incredible leader, and today she's a true powerhouse in the music banking industry, making a huge impact at City National Bank. Even more importantly, she's a great human being full of kindness and generosity. Lori, I know your dad would be so proud, just like all of us who's watched your journey. Congratulations on your Source Hall of Fame award.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage 2025 Source Hall of Fame inductee, Lori Badgett.
Oh boy, I'm not gonna cry, but let's talk about Gene Watson for a minute, if we can. He needs to be in the Country Music Hall of Fame. The best thing that man ever did for me was sing at my dad's celebration of life 3 years ago at the Country Music Hall of Fame farewell party. He's not sang that for anybody else at their funeral. So he's a very dear friend and one of the most important clients at City National Bank. Gosh, Source. I mean, let's talk about it. I went to my first Source board meeting. I had to be in my 20s. And I went to Anita Hogan's office, and it was these very strong-willed, established women, Ree Buchanan, Judy Harris, Karen Conrad, Connie Bradley was there. Everybody's drinking wine, and we're all just talking. And I'm like, so tell me more about Source. Like, when do we meet and how do we do? And they're like, oh, just whenever. I'm like, but where? Usually at ASCAP. Okay, but like, is there a day of the week or whenever we get speakers? I'm like, but we need a spreadsheet. We need a spreadsheet, y'all. So I was very excited to help create the first Excel spreadsheet with email addresses to communicate when and where the Source board meetings would, or the membership meetings would be. And it was just all word of mouth before that, and I love and adore that, and I kind of miss that. But anyway, it was such a neat time to grow up in the business in the 1900s. And my work journey started at SunTrust Bank. I was a management trainee. I was wearing my Talbot's dress with my pantyhose and heels because it wasn't appropriate for women to wear pants. And I'm sitting listening to the head of the mortgage company, the head of the trust company, the president of the bank, and I'm kind of like, what am I doing here? This is so boring. And then this man walks in a back rack suit with a purple tie and wonderful hair. And I'm like, what do? You look like you have fun. And that was Brian Williams. And he was and is the best thing that ever happened to me. He believed in me and gave me every opportunity to succeed and excel at what I do and taught me everything I know and I still use today. He cared more than anybody about nurturing and taking care of the creative community. He cared about giving back to the community and being involved in organizations, which is where I learned how to do that. And without him, I would not be here today. Then I moved to City National Bank, which was an adventure in itself, and could not have done SunTrust or City National without Diane Pearson, my partner in crime. The Laverne to my Shirley, and we are constantly reliving the fun, good old days while creating new memories today. The staff at City National Bank, Meredith Kaiser, has been with me for 14 years now and does everything with grace and beauty. And everybody who's here tonight, we couldn't do it without you. Christy, Astrid, Stacia, Bailey, thank you for all that you do for City National Bank and for me, and taking care of a lot of people in this room. Of course, John Badgett, who has, as I always say, I'm a good employee, I'm a great mom, and someday I'm gonna be a great wife. Just you wait, it's gonna be great. But he has always supported my career. I was single for 10 years, basically establishing myself and trying to figure out how to pay bills and take care of myself. Then had 2 small children. I had Ellie on a blanket in the ASCAP conference room for Source board meetings when Kay Smith was talking about this wonderful awards ceremony, and we were going, yeah, that'd be great. And then I'm chasing, little ones around. So anyways, thank you for all of your support and helping to raise the 2 best people on the planet, in my eyes, Ellie and Anna Badgett. So proud of them. That's the best thing I've ever done. So I could not be more honored and humbled to receive this award. This room is very important to me. Everybody in it. I have a story with everyone. Cheryl was one of the first people I met. Kay, I babysat your children. Hi, Joy. It's been a minute. I mean, ASCAP, Merlin Littlefield wrote the first direction letter of assignment with Brian to assign royalties to a bank. There's just so much love and history in this room, and I hope you feel the love and support from a financial institution, which is kind of weird to say, because I know we're usually the banker and the lawyers are the most hated, but I hope you know how much we love you and cherish you and want to take good care of you. So thank you so much, and thank you for my Source Award. I'm so honored. Appreciate it.